But dragons existed.
No, they didn't.
I'm becoming more and more sure that dragons did exist.
Right, why is this?
Well, because the most recent fossil finds are of flying lizards,
Right.
dinosaurs basically, but with a wingspan of about sort of like 8 or 9 meters. I mean, like huge bloody things. Well, they must somehow remain in the human memory, even if you haven't actually seen them. You've probably seen the fossils and the the remains of them, and well, it's a huge, great flying lizard, isn't it? With great,
That
Harry
breathes
Potter.
fire.
Harry Potter. Yeah, well, they don't necessarily breathe. You can embellish a story, can't you? Everybody embellishes a story. If you've got a bloody great flying lizard,
I guess so.
with which basically picks up small doggies, like Fred. It doesn't take much to just it's red and it breathes fire, and it's that's where storytellers become important. They, like advertising people, they add some details.
Yeah. Make it sound fancy.
Well, they exist in almost every culture all over the world. Dragons.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
I see your point, because dragons are everywhere.
Yeah. It's like giants, okay? I used to say to my students, this is good. I'd say, well, have you ever seen a giant? And they would go, well, you knew this person who's about, 6'7", and but they generally, I say, no, like a giant, let's say about 3 times the size of a human, about 18 feet. Have you ever seen that? And they go like, no, it doesn't exist. And I go, well, what about when you were about 1 year old? And they suddenly go, oh shit, yes, because we all lived at once upon a time in the land of the giants, where everybody was about 4 or 5 times as big as us, and they had to be nice otherwise, because they had all the power, and they would pick you up and they would cuddle you and be lovely like the big friendly giant, but potentially they could be really, really harmful.
That's true.
Yeah.
You make a really good point there.
Well, I do.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I never really thought of it like that,
Yeah.
But you make a lot of sense.
Well, yeah, because suddenly we go, oh yeah, shit, that's why you get giants in every culture, in every fairy tale, anywhere in the bloody world, because we all know what giants are, because we used to live with them.